I think this revised travel ban is an acknowledgement that the first travel ban was, nothing but a thinly veiled Muslim ban, which the Trump administration knew was not going to pass muster in court. Unfortunately, this new revised travel ban is still plain and simple a Muslim ban. It still maintains its discriminatory effect. It still targets Muslim majority countries. Not surprisingly, there's been a lot of fear and apprehension in immigrant communities across the country generally, and in particular in Muslim communities. So we have been doing a lot of community presentations just around the Muslim ban and talking about, just impact on individuals and communities and family members abroad. In addition, we do have some clients from the Middle East, so advising them as to the specific impact that may have on them and their family members. Well, so this new travel ban excludes permanent residents, which the last one, one of the big issues was that there were people who were lawful permanent residents, green card holders, who were trying to enter the United States and were not being allowed to enter or being detained at airports. So that group is now excluded. But basically this revised travel ban has put travel from 6 out of the 7 previously listed countries on hold. So for people who do not have visas right now, there's going to be a 90-day, pause on travel for those people, as well as a stoppage on refugee resettlement for all refugees for 120 days. So I was working with a woman from Yemen who had 2 young children who were caught up in the last travel ban. The U.S. Embassy in Yemen is closed, and so they had to travel to Cairo and endured months of processing, because one thing that is essentially is completely false from this travel ban is that people from the Middle East already undergo extreme vetting, right? Their cases are heavily scrutinized, and so, in my case, I had 2 young boys who had their interview in October and didn't enter the United States until Friday, and so they just got in under the gun, basically, because if you look at the specifics of the travel ban, and I have to go back and look at it more carefully, it looks as though to enter the United States right now from one of those 6 countries, and Yemen is one of the 6 countries, you have to have a valid visa, so obviously like a visa that's valid today, but one that was also valid as of January 27th, which is the date of the first executive order. In my case, my 2 clients had their visas issued after that first executive order. So if they had not traveled to the United States on Friday, it's really likely that they would not have been allowed to enter now. And that's, already they've been separated from their mother for 4 years. And while we were going through the entire immigration process with them, it took that long, and it was heartbreaking for their mother, to think that, if Trump issued a new executive order, that her children might not be able to come.